How's it going, everyone? The PlayStation Store is running its holiday sale, Wave 2 of deals, and I have dug up some of the cheapest games that are on sale. These games are all under the price of $2. We're talking super cheap games. You guys tell me you want to see games that I never mentioned, etc., etc. We got a lot of that in this video. Now, there are a lot of games that I haven't played, to be fair, but you know what? If you got a couple of bucks, these are some titles to check out, and we'll go through it all fairly quickly. We'll keep it just to the games. I can't really offer my own opinion on a lot of them, but let's get right into it. Slain Back from Hell is 90% off for $1.49. You control the Faith, a doomed hero in a gothic world who seeks to liberate 6 cursed realms from 6 deadly overlords. He must battle his way through this blighted land packed with gruesome and lethal creatures before ascending into a stronghold, all the while defeating fiendish traps and vile monsters alike, accompanied by the heavy metal visuals as an even heavier metal soundtrack recorded by Kurt Victor Bryan, formerly of Celtic Frost. Challenging elemental, base melee, and magical combat, 6 hours of bone-crushing, metal-fueled mayhem and grisly gore. Choose from 3 unique weapons in your fight against the demon hordes, and a full soundtrack recorded by Kurt Victor Bryan. Cunningly concealed secrets and boss fights, mini-boss fights, sub-mini boss fights, and macro sub-mini boss fights as well. No laborious leveling, no tedious grinding, and no wimpy crafting either. All of that in Slain Back from Hell for $1.49. Next up, we have AER Memories of Old, 99 cents for this one. The gods of old are forgotten, lost in the events that shattered the world, leaving only fragments of islands in the sky. This mystic world of endless skies, colorful islands, and ancient ruins is in danger of falling into darkness. As one of the last few shapeshifters, you are sent on a pilgrimage to the land of gods. Uncover the secrets that'll help save reality itself. AER Memories of Old is available for just $1. Next up, we have the throwback shooter STRAFE, which is $1.49, but if you're a Plus subscriber, you will get this for just 74 cents. STRAFE is the world's bloodiest roguelike first-person shooter featuring mind-melting secrets and persistent gore that allows you to paint levels red with excessive entrails of your enemies, 30+ weapons, 20+ enemies, and a red-hot soundtrack as well. All of that for $1.49, 74 cents if you're a Plus subscriber as well. Check that out. Next up, here's a game that I've actually played, Fury Unleashed, 90% off for $1.99. I had a pretty good time with Fury Unleashed. Has this comic book aesthetic that I think is worthwhile, has a lot of blood and guts and a variety of weapons. Thought it was a fun game, action heavy, super fast paced, and a lot of different weapons and whatnot, and the comic book aesthetic I thought really made it stand out. So I would give that a recommendation at this price. Ever-changing comic book, explore the pages of a living comic book where ink is your most valuable resource and each room is a comic panel. Find out why John Kowalski, creator of the acclaimed Fury Unleashed series, is having a creativity crisis and see if you can help him deal with it. Gameplay impacting combo system, kill enemies quickly enough to unleash your fury and rip through everything in your way without getting injured. Learn to play flawlessly and beat the entire game in one epic combo. Game customization options. You can play on an easy mode, however that does limit you from getting some of the trophies, so keep that in mind. I know some of you guys live and die for the trophies. Roguelite with soft permadeath and inspiring environments as well. $1.99 for Fury Unleashed. Next up, we have Super Chicken Jumper, which is 60% off for $1.99. Look, this game was received pretty well, a 4.44 on the PS Store, I believe 92% positive on Steam. The world is in danger. Evil forces from the past have come to destroy our planet, and the only individual that Mr. President trusts to save our lives is a super skilled spy chicken. Take the role of this feathered secret agent as he defends the free world from doom in a run-and-gun action experience that's got a little bit of everything. Run, jump, dodge, destroy, and kill anything in your path. That's the basics you'll need to master to fight the evil that's rising from hell. Super Chicken Jumper is available for $1.99. Next up, we have the co-op title We Were Here. That is 50% off for 99 cents. Now, this is a co-op game, so keep in mind, you will have to find a friend. Lost in a frozen wasteland and split up from your partner inside an abandoned castle, the only possession you have left is a walkie-talkie with a familiar voice on the other end. Can the two of you find your way home? This is the pilot episode in a series of cooperative standalone puzzle adventures. 2 players are trapped inside an abandoned castle, with player 1 confined to a small secluded part of the castle as player 2 roams the halls to find player 1. Every room challenges your wits and abilities to communicate clearly. You using only your voice. We Were Here is available for 99 cents. Next up, we have the Escapists Walking Dead, 90% off for $1.99 on this, merging the award-winning smash hit indie game The Escapists with the worldwide phenomenon that is The Walking Dead. Comes The Escapists The Walking Dead. In this unique game, recreated entirely in the charming 8-bit art style of The Escapists, you play as Rick Grimes as he takes on hordes of zombies let loose upon the world. Rick is in charge of a band of survivors featuring many of the original comic book cast, including Maggie, Herschel, Glenn, and Michonne. Rick must secure the safety of the group by seeking out a safe escape route from each area and manage several dangerous tasks to keep as many of the group alive as possible. The game faithfully matches the timeline of the comics, meaning Rick must first fight his way out of the Harrison Memorial Hospital, visit the Green family farm before visiting destinations such as the Merriweather Correctional Facility and Woodbury. All that available in The Escapist Walking Dead. That is available for $1.99. Next up, we have Hard West Ultimate Edition, 90% off for $1.99. Welcome to the Wild West as you've never seen it before. Follow Warren on his descent into the darkest recesses of the human soul and try to survive in a world full of hard choices and even harder consequences, because in this world, death is a constant presence and the Black Packs, which you make with forces beyond human comprehension, will forever haunt all those around you. Journey deeper into the world of Hard West and meet a colorful cast of playable characters whose fates are intimately intertwined with yours. Together, you'll need to make divisive choices to uncover the ultimate plans of the ancient powers at play as you unravel a deep narrative storyline featuring multiple endings depending on the choices you make throughout the game. Hard West Ultimate Edition is available for $1.99. Next up, we have Agent A, a puzzle in disguise, $1.99 on this. A stylish secret agent world full of retro-futuristic contraptions, hidden gizmos, gadgets, and clever logic-based puzzles. But be warned, Ruby LaRouge is no spy to be taken lightly. Explore a labyrinth of perplexing puzzles in this quirky game of cat and mouse that'll have you wondering whether you're the cat or the mouse. The game notes stylish 1960s inspired art, 35 unique environments to explore, 100 inventory-based puzzles, 50 puzzle screens, and 31 trophies. Yes, using trophies as a promotional vehicle, I think is fantastic. 90% off for $1.99 on that. Next up, we have the narrative-driven Ken Follett's The Pillars of the Earth. That is 90% off for $1.99. The game is set in 12th century England in a time of great poverty and war. The people of a small town begin construction of a cathedral in their struggle for safety and to survive. Lives intertwined. Philip the monk becomes prior of Kingsbridge. Jack is raised in the woods by his outlawed mother, and his apprenticeship as a stonesman paves the way for him to become a master builder. Together with the disgraced noblewoman Elenia, they begin the construction of one of the greatest cathedrals England will ever see. King Follett's Pillars of Earth is available for $1.99. Next up, we got another game with a great comic book art style. While it wasn't incredibly well received, FORECLOSED is available for $1.99. I remember following this game as it was coming out and just loving the art style. It's a narrative-driven action-adventure game set in a cyberpunk world filled with action, suspense, and experimental augmentations. Follow the story of Evan Kapnos, his identity recently foreclosed, stripped of his job, his brain implants, and his access to the city blockchain. He must now escape before his identity and implants are auctioned off. It combines the playability of video games with the sleek visual aesthetic of comic books, high-tech combat as well, and you've got slick cyberpunk action, interactive comic book, immersive narrative, and high-tech combat. FORECLOSED is available for $1.99. Next up, we have State of Mind, 90% off for $1.49. Another game that I talk up a lot. This is one that I would recommend. I just think from a visual standpoint and presentation, it is so unique thematically. It tackles some interesting stuff as well. The game is set in Berlin, 2048. The world is on the brink. Lack of resources, illnesses caused by polluted air, water, crime on the rise, war. Governments and companies promise remedies through technological progress. Drones and humanoid robots replace humans in the public sector. Everything is interconnected. Surveillance has become omnipresent. I think some of those aspects will resonate with people today. $1.49 for State of Mind. Then we do have $1.99 is Intruders Hide and Seek. This is a stealth title, a first-person stealth game, an intense thriller combining intense psychological terror with the point of view of a defenseless boy. It is PlayStation VR compatible, but you can play it with your parents restrained and your sister hiding. You're stuck in the house with the intruders. You'll have to find your way to save your family while you figure out who the three assailants are and what they want. You can find that for $1.99. Next up, we have Deponia, 90% off for 99 cents. I feel like one of the more notable story-driven title, a unique game world, hand-drawn graphics, and premium animations in a comic-y style, first-class voice output as well. Very much a narrative-driven title with a charming art style that's aged fairly gracefully with its cartoony look. 99 cents on that. And then lastly, we do have Silence, 90% off for $1.49 on this. During an air raid, 16-year-old Noah and his little sister Rennie seek shelter in a bunker. There, they not only are protected from the deadly bombardment, but also the crossroads of a world between life and death. Join Noah and Rennie on their exciting journey through Silence, where an emotionally gripping story of contrast between serenity and danger unfolds. Meet fascinating and likable characters like Spot, the magical caterpillar who helps Noah on their way through Silence, and witness when the siblings discover that the only thing that can save them is their love for each other. That is available for $1.49. So there you go, some options under $2 that aren't just, you know, some of the games under $2, you know, going through the pages. Probably not what you guys want to check out, to say the least, but these games I think looked worthwhile enough to mention, and links to all of them in the description box below. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.